So over the past few months, I've been asking a lot of you guys on our YouTube Live, which we do every other Saturday, what you want to see more of. And a lot of times you guys are just telling me that you like coming to our channel to find out not only the neighborhoods, yes, not only about the Disney news, yes, but then what else is coming to the area. And so a couple weeks ago, I put out a video about what's coming soon to our area, and we had a ton of great reactions. And so I thought the more and more that I can dig into the things that are coming to the area, the more informed consumer you can become. And so I'm going to be putting these out probably once a week, if not like every other week, on some things that I find out. And today we're diving into 4 things that I think are pretty cool coming to Orlando. Check it out. The first thing I'm really excited about coming to Orlando is really downtown Orlando. It's a 33-story tower and museum and hotel by the Suma Development Group. It's right on Lake Eola, right on Lake Street and Pine and Central. And the property is amazing for a lot of different reasons. Number one is it's going to have the Orlando Museum of Art expansion from the Lock Haven area. This was originally planned for the Lake Nona area, but they scrapped the Lake Nona area, decided to expand downtown and kind of keep their footprint pretty close. They've got 30,000 square feet, and so they're really investing in the arts. And one of the things that many people complain about is that Orlando has so many theme parks and that sort of thing. They don't really understand how much culture that we really do have. And so when you see the local areas investing millions and millions of dollars into the culture, into arts, I think that's an amazing thing. Here's another reason why I love this project though. So it's 33 stories. They're going to have a 5-star hotel, like a big brand. I'm hoping it's like the W or Westin or something nice downtown. We don't have one of those right now. We have a loft. We've got a bunch of other like smaller hotels. You have the Bohemian, which is nice, but it's getting to be dated. I love the fact that we have a 5-star hotel coming to downtown. It's going to be the first one in the business district that I've ever known of. And here's another reason why I love the building. There's going to be 129 condos on top of this. So you have not just apartments where people are leasing out, but this is going to be the first building that's going to attract people to actually purchase a condo in downtown Orlando, brand new, nobody else living there, branded with the 5-star hotel, with the Museum of Modern Art or Museum of Art in the bottom 30,000 square feet, as well as a convention center. So this project, it's already moving forward. It's going to be finished at the end of 2023. I think it's going to change the skyline. It's going to change the whole vibe of the area. I think it's a really good thing for downtown Orlando. Story I wanted to talk about today actually came out of the Tampa Bay Times. And yeah, that's not Orlando, but it's close. And here's why I want to talk about it. It was all about this sort of mega region and their idea that eventually Orlando and Tampa are going to essentially connect to become with this one powerhouse of an area, much like how Miami and Fort Lauderdale did. The whole story and premise behind this story, and we'll drop the link below, was essentially that like, hey, listen, St. Pete and Tampa used to be kind of separated. Now they're very similarly considered the same region. And then you start looking, okay, from east of Tampa, where do you go? You've got Brandon, the Polytechnic area, past Lakeland, into Polk County. And I consider Polk County kind of part of Orlando, but like some people in Tampa consider it part of Tampa. And so you start thinking about the I-4 corridor and like what that will really look like over the next 15 or 20 years. The amount of land getting bought up and developed by these big developers, bringing in jobs from all over and, you know, supporting Amazon, supporting Walmart, supporting the theme parks. It kind of makes sense, right? And so I think that between the two regions, as they work together, as new businesses move here and want to be able to use the coast, want to be able to use the Gulf, but then also want to pull from the theme parks, I think it's a really easy conclusion to jump to if you're thinking about the future of our two areas. What do you think? Now, the third thing I'm going to talk about today happens to be from our friends over at Foxtail Coffee. And now this isn't a sponsorship because y'all haven't called me yet, but still I think you guys are doing cool things in Orlando, so I'm going to talk about it anyways. Over down in the Milk District, they have what they're opening called the Milkhouse. And the Milkhouse is Foxtail Coffee, Bagel Bruno, Kelly's Ice Cream, a new Italian tapas sort of eatery. And what I love about this is that it kind of is bringing on additional little food halls popping up all over Orlando. Now, Foxtail's doing this. They have in downtown Winter Garden garden. There's Plant Street Market, has nothing to do with Foxtail, but they have like the Crooked Can Brewery with like 10 other little artisans just down the street. Foxtail also has their new location going up with Kelly's Ice Cream. And I think it's very cool to kind of blend a lot of these brands. You think about it, coffee is typically like a 5 a.m. to maybe 2 p.m. sort of thing. And what do you do with that real estate in the evenings and the afternoons? Well, you have these very complementary other businesses that are able to run in these spaces. And so I think it's a fantastic idea by Foxtail and a lot of these different food halls opening up all over Central Florida. So what do you guys think? Do you guys go to food halls? Is it something that's part of your normal routine? So the fourth story I have to talk to you today about is a little controversial, not because of the masks and vaccines and all these other sort of things, but it's because I'm not a big fan of InNOut Burger. I tried it a few times when I went to California and it wasn't fantastic. And yet the state CFO mentioned that Florida is for winners. And if InNOut Burger is having trouble in California because if you haven't been following the story over there, a few of their locations have been shut down due to local municipality sort of rules, that they should open up here in Florida. And so it got me thinking, like, what's a brand that you miss from home? Like, I'm a big fan of Tim Hortons coffee. That's what from Michigan, like I could see Canada from my house. I had Tim Hortons in my backyard. And so if Foxtail Coffee won't sponsor me, maybe Tim Hortons will. Probably not. But anyhow, that's a brand that I miss. And so drop a comment down below. Let me know what's a brand that you miss from back home that you wish would open up, and we'll follow the story along from there. All right, so that's 4 stories from around Orlando this week. Which one was your favorite? Are you thinking about the Orlando Museum of Art and everything that comes to that? Are you thinking about maybe what happens if Orlando has an InNOut Burger or your favorite restaurant? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And so listen, we're putting out new videos every single week about life here in Orlando. So hit that subscribe button and we'll make sure we keep you the most informed audience in Orlando. Last thing, if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere in Central Florida, my team and I, we'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. So make sure you email me at info@pozekgroup.com and we'll see you guys on the next video.